Flat-capped and grey, that grows in the clay, Blight-cap, the hunter's bane. Hello and welcome once again, my dear students, to another lesson of the Flora and Fauna of Thedas. I am Professor Absalom, and today we are taking a closer look at a herb that can be found far below the earth and in underground caves. Well known by the dwarves and surface herbalists alike, the fungal family of deep mushrooms will be the topic of today's lesson. So grab your copy of Arancia's The Botanical Compendium and let's get started. When referring to deep mushrooms in herbalism and botany, one refers to the entire group of fungi that the name encompasses. Size and appearance varies when it comes to the many different variants of the mushrooms, and the most common variant is long and tendril-like, and grows in clusters, and glows slightly with a blue color on its tip. Others, like the Blight-cap variant mentioned in the beginning, are flat-capped and have more of a grey color to it, while others still take on the appearance of what we would normally associate with common mushrooms. Deep mushrooms grow underground, either in caves or deep beneath the earth. The Dwarven Deep Roads is one of the places in Thedas where deep mushrooms can be found in abundance. While it can take root in the corpses of dead animals like beetles and spiders, deep mushrooms are most commonly found growing near lyrium veins or close to bodies of dead darkspawn. The proximity to these two things might be the source of the mushroom's special properties, but as with many things, it is hard to say for sure. Deep mushrooms have a small but nonetheless important part to play in Dwarven culture and society underground. Since much of the deep roads are infested with darkspawn, harvesting and collecting deep mushrooms from these tunnels is quite a dangerous task. Regretfully, many Dwarven merchants eager to get their hands on deep mushrooms from the deep roads often uses casteless dwarves as disposable labor and hirelings to brave the dangers of the dark tunnels to bring back these mushrooms. The mushrooms are then sold on the markets, not seldom to people from the surface, while the casteless workers get very few coins in compensation for their efforts of bringing back the fungi. Deep mushrooms are also grown and farmed in the dwarven city of Orzammar and, as I will mention in a short bit, is used for food in many dwarven dishes and recipes. When it comes to herbalism and botany, deep mushrooms have certain properties that can be utilized in these fields. The fungi have restorative properties, and in the hands of a skillful herbalist, able to make drafts, potions, and salves, concoctions and tinctures made from deep mushroom can restore both health and stamina. The mushrooms are also, in small doses, used in Dwarven cuisine and as part of several Dwarven dishes to add flavor to the meal. Its unique flavor and intoxicating scent, as one dwarf chef puts it, is what is sought after when the mushroom is used in cooking. But the mushrooms also have a darker side to them. Namely, that they can be quite poisonous, which is not something you simply mention to, let's say, a human visitor to Orzammar who has just been served a meal garnished with deep mushrooms. The fact of the matter is that certain variants of the mushroom, those most commonly used by herbalists, carry the darkspawn taint inside them. These three variants, Blight-cap, Ghoul's mushroom, and Brimstone mushroom, does not transmit the disease of the darkspawn taint, but its very presence within the fungi's organism makes it very poisonous. This means that one can also make specific poisons from deep mushrooms using herbalism. This is also the reason why only seasoned herbalists or chefs in the case of cooking are tasked with handling deep mushrooms to create something new from the fungi. And if the mushrooms are not cleaned and handled correctly before being used, consumption may have certain negative effects, like abdominal cramps, insanity, and even death in severe cases. In the right hands, this extraordinary family of mushrooms can be a potent tool and ingredient for any botanist, herbalist, or culinary enthusiast. That will conclude our lesson for today on deep mushrooms. Thank you all for joining me. I have been Professor Absalom, and I will see you all in the next lecture. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and check out the other videos on the channel. More interesting lore videos will be coming in the future, so keep an eye out. Thank you once again, and until next time, have a good one.